Oh, okay. That was spicy mustard. Shout out to the wonderful Tara Priolo Studio for what was a wild and crazy room. An hour and 30 minutes of juice on the loose.
Whew, 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 whew. I'll come on camera in a second.
No, you're good, ma'am. I hope that felt. I was pacing the floor, caffeinating and caffeinated, and the room just kind of activated my activist, but for all the things that matter. And I've already dropped you the raw, 2 minutes ago into back channels, so you have all of what just happened. It cleared a room and settled everything into a place, even with the Duke appearance, which I told Poppy I would tell him later about. Thank y'all so much for watching season 2 of Dr. Flo. Thank you so much for putting your weight and your energy and your support behind Tara Priolo Studio, who is just blossoming in front of our own eyes. It's crazy. The story that I was going to share that I couldn't share in that clubhouse room because we also were getting the tapage and the footage, and my apologies for taking it up to an MA 19, but Poppy Water was talking about the majority and stuff like that, and I started thinking about the non-melanated person who came into our neighborhood yesterday and was calling this Black older gentleman out of his name. But when that person realized that they were outnumbered by good melanated people, they couldn't do anything but sit in the middle of the block until the law came. And that just made me start to think about the power dynamics of how, if all of the good people called a ceasefire, capitalism would also have to take a hit because bombs are $20 million. But people shouldn't have to pay money to bomb if we called a ceasefire. Anyway, I just want to quickly tell that story. We can stop the cameras and stop the footage and just chill and talk. But the isolation dynamics and the outnumbering of the bad apples and the bad energies is what was my chief takeaway from today's session. Tara Priolo. And that's what I'm doing a recorded post show over on Telegram.
Hey.
And we would buy a recording of that and purchase her book.
We would buy your book.
It was very, very potent.
Also, you may be good for creating spaces for the conversation. And I even, offer myself up for tribute as far as helping to be a facilitator in a space like that for you. So, yeah, if you want to do that, you got backup.
You got backup, Tets. You got backup. Did you want to keep the tape rolling? Did you want us to go into a post show like untaped type of situation?
Oh, it's up to you. It don't matter.
I was
surprised by the way that room took a turn. I shouldn't be surprised, but I think the first, at least my riff, we can chop and ship,
just give me a time stamp of where you want show start to be, and then I'll roll from there through. Boss lady.
Will do. It was a room, man.
It was a room, and see, the thing about it is that maybe this is for the production meetings, but you do pre-coffee as I do pre-coffee. Take a minute to kind of rev and find that where the ground of it. But once you find that ground and we start moving, it's all energy. And there's a whole 30 to 35 minutes of you just being full octane Tara before we even join. And that's the type of stuff that's going to resonate with people. That's the kind of stuff that's going to really, really cause so much magic to happen, because you are facilitating and kicking off these very, very nuanced yet powerfully charged conversations Yeah, as a producer here and as a friend here and as family here, it's just, before we even came up on the stage, I was just pacing the floor, being like, yes, 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 yes. Like, yeah, it makes me very happy. Everything from the choosing of the mug to the making of the coffee to just, people are getting what they need. And then if they're leaving the live taping, they're leaving the live taping, but you're getting what you need, which is a demonstrated impact with call and response, which you've always had and always wanted more of. Critical connections and critical conversations, like that's the zhuzh.
Yeah, it felt good. I praise to you guys because
No, praise to you. Like I said, thank you to your leadership. You got to have that resonance there, and the tripod. If we put this into like a pyramid model, the or a yeah, like a pyramid model. You had three strong anchors supporting the peak of your pyramid.
Right.
And when you have that conversation, I'm not sure if you're geeky in this way, but all of gaming, I learned this week that all of gaming, and all of video gaming is based on triangular pyramids. It's what makes things curve and everything. It's all triangles, straight lines put together. You had a great situation going on today, but it's what you do. It's literally what you do. Anyway, thanks everybody for coming to the post session with Tara Priolo Studio. I just wanted to rip a little bit about what just happened in that amazing room. Check out these audios and podcasts wherever you check them out very soon. We're also going to be dropping some links to you all once that's all determined in gels. But it was an hour and 30 minutes of caffeinated goodness for humans everywhere. The room stood up and spoke up and addressed some really heavy 100-year issues with extreme grace and courage. And yeah, all the power we can give to Tara Priolo Studio, we're gonna do it. Check her out. Where can people check out your latest content?
Instagram and Facebook, Tara Priolo Studio. And then you can jump on the email list or basically tarapriolo.com/links will give you everything that you need to know. And pretty soon there'll be some other links so that you can engage in the conversation even more.
Yay! And you can find me and Tara and all of our other healing and light working practitioners over at lovedandlovable.org, lovedandlovable.org, lovedandlovable.org. Thanks, everybody. You are amazing.